Okay, let's start out with this. Here's the Boston Marathon, right? Now look at, they go from being yellow and blue to this dark brownish blood, old blood color, whatever you want to call it. So I found some pictures in France of the same colors. This is really yellow and purple is what it comes out to. This is a very deep, dark purple. So this is that whole Yahweh, Yahoo, Saturn shit. The unicorn, that's from the book of Job, when it's talking about Orion, the Pleiades, Arctura, who can loosen the bands of the Pleiades, I believe it says. In other words, if you read it, you'll find out that nobody has the power to stop these guys. This is supernatural stuff that's going on here. There's mankind's involved in it too, but just understand what you're looking at. So here, so we already have the color code here. We got the dark red, or the maroon, and we got the yellow, and we got the blue with the unicorn, which represents the Pleiades and the Orion and Saturn and all of that. So here's these cave drawings. Now look at that. You see? You see it's the same color scheme. Now, what else do we got? We got a 6 and we got a 9. Or we have two opposed 9s, which makes the heart, which you've seen that. This is on a cave wall. Okay? Let's take a look. Here's all our little symbols. What's that? There's your Masonic black and white. Here's all of this. Now, this is supposed to be thousands of years old, yet it matches the exact same color scheme as this. And this one's really interesting. Yeah, hey, who are these guys? How about that, huh? And that isn't spray painted, by the way. So who's doing the real terrorizing at the supposed? I told you they're running a fake story, and in the back the real story is going on. Let's take a look at this picture. Here's a bunch more of them. Little grabby there, huh? These guys would be something on a date. Watch your purse, ladies. They might be Jewish. So it brings me to this guy, this one of the ones. Now, this guy calls himself one of the ones. Yeah, I don't really want to bash the guy. What's the point? But the bottom line is that when he draws his pictures, they tend to be in the same color category is all it is. And when you're calling yourself one of the ones and you don't tell a person what you're one of, except that the one of the one relates to Legion, because the 3-lock box that Sammy Hagar is talking about, when each side has a 1 on it, it will open. It's a cube inside of a cube inside of a cube. It's a 3-lock box. So if you're one of the ones, you're one of them. One of these guys. I mean, it isn't that hard. We live in a demonic realm already. This is just a more demonic realm that's coming into this demonic realm. You're already in the demonic realm. People just don't realize that you're in a demonic realm. You've been here ever since you were born. You're already in a demonic place. Get that through your head. You're just now starting to see the reality of it. So here's his pictures. How interesting. I don't know what this up here is. That doesn't look real promising, does it? You know, he always leaves these little critters off to the side. You never see them. But here's Saturn in the center. He drew this. You know, this is him. Here's a picture of the, you know, an old cave drawing of the, I'm sure that's the Kabbalistic Tree of Life. This picture from the bombing has really aggravated the fuck out of me. This does not look like somebody coming to somebody's aid. This guy looks like he just did a body check and knocked this guy flat on his ass. That's what it looks like to me. It looks to me like this guy was running and slammed it like this guy was in a basketball game and posted. It's called post. And the other guy's runs into him. This guy looks like he just appeared, and this one took off this way, and this guy took off this way. Because this guy is in an offensive stance. Okay? This guy, he's looking, this guy, I don't know how to explain this to you the right way. There are other things that are popping up here. The stories are hiding them. So let's say this guy was running, and all of a sudden, this thing appears in front of him, and he slams into this guy, who ain't moving, by the way, and he falls down. That ain't normal. And this guy over here looks strikingly like this guy over here. Okay? These are angels of destruction. This silly shit. Look at this here. Oh, look at this. Oh, you can't tell me that these motherfuckers aren't computer-generated images. For fuck's sake, open your eyes. This is supposed to be them giving tribute at a hockey game. Let's see what it really is. It's the fucking number 4. It represents the cube. It's the square. It's the cube. Look at things the right way and you'll understand the bigger picture. And then this. Oh, other joggers are concerned, but their love goes out or whatever bullshit. Purple, black, indigo, Saturn. The tennis shoes. You got the Abyssian lines here. Okay, the fractal lines. Let's call them fractal lines because it really is the same thing. The abyss, fractal, it's all the same thing. It's complete and utter derangement of everything. Okay, and then here on the back you got your little pyramid. Okay, and then this. People clapping. You know, this is after the fact. You got your blue. Here you got your red. You guys getting this? Is anybody getting this? I mean, is anybody getting this? And then this story. I mean, I showed this to you the other day. It's all the same thing. It's all I've showed you over and over again. Here's another one. You know, hang on one second. I think I got another one I looked up back from 1976. Okay, so this was the Calavasse cable car disaster, March 9th, which is my birthday. This happened in 76. What happened is it was a cable car that busted and it killed these people. Let's look. So it was 660 feet down a mountainside. It skidded 300 feet, right? Then it, let's see, 15 were killed. That's 6. Then there was, the ages were 15 to 18. There's 6 and there's 9. And then there's 6 again. Okay, there were 21 Germans, 11 Italians, and 7 Australians. That equals 39. 39 equals 12, and that equals 3. It's just all bullshit. It's all bullshit. Okay? I'm telling you, stop watching these things where people tell you that they love you, and they tell you all, this is the reality of it. It's numbers. Numbers are the language of demons and angels. That's why you keep seeing it. It's the workings of what would be considered the Kabbalistic tree. Okay? The 9, the 6 is spiraling in. The 9 is spiraling out. It's energy that's going in. It's energy that's coming out. It ain't good. Whatever the fuck it is. You know why it ain't good? Because they never explain to you how the shit works. And there's only one reason for that. Is so that they can fucking get over on you. Okay? Go back and look at these pictures. I ain't making this stuff up. I don't have a grudge against nobody on YouTube. Because they all have their own position to hold and their own position and their cards to play. Okay? I know that all of these people that have given me a hard time, Queenie Cameron and all of those people, you know what? Whatever, whether they're not people, I don't hold a grudge against them because it's their job to do that. But it's my job to try and do this, regardless of what kind of slurs are thrown at me. Like I said, Queenie's always going to be crabby at me, but whatever. That's just the way that she is. It's just the way that it is. So if you put the personality shit aside, it no longer matters. Only thing matters is getting the information out to you. You have to work it out in your own head. This picture is bullshit. This guy is laying down like this guy just body checked him. Anybody that was in sports or watched basketball knows what a pick or a post is. This guy looks like he just jammed him and slammed him right to the ground. These cops didn't run up to help him. Why would they be in that configuration? Get the fuck out of here. Because they're probably not there, neither is he. But I'm saying in this picture, it would appear to me, if it is real, that this guy, isn't that an odd name? If it is real, okay, that this guy was just running along and all of a sudden these 3 clods appeared and he slammed into the guy and fell down. Go watch the video. There was no reason for that guy to fall down. Nobody else did. Start thinking. The color codes are there. And by the way, color codes are frequencies. Color codes are frequencies. If you go look at some of the old Skittle commercials, they'll tell you that there's a million combinations inside that bag. And there is a million because each one of those is a frequency. You know, marijuana is phrased as 420, which is 6. But the range that it's in is the purple range, which is violet. Okay? So that's 420. So when you see people go, oh, I'm 420 friendly, are they really talking about marijuana? Are they talking about something else? So each one of these colors is a frequency. So there's a whole code in this picture. I'm just telling you to be aware of it. Get some sense about you and stop believing anything that you see on TV. Use the pictures, use them for evidence, use it to try and form a theory. Get your faith tuned up, because that's all you got. That's it.